Ready to start planning? These are a few of the planner essentials you're going to need. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I want to talk about the planner essentials, the things you need to start doing some creative planning. I know once you start diving into planning videos, it can be really overwhelming. There are so many options out there, so many stickers, so many tools, and I want to show you the things that I feel like you need just to get started. So if you're interested in checking out planner essentials and then hanging around for a plan with me as I show you how I use some of those essentials, stay tuned. Okay, so let's get started. This is my current planner, and to state the obvious, the first thing you need in order to do creative planning is a planner. This is a planner that I have put together using my own inserts, my own dividers, and covers that I offer on my website. What you will want to do is decide what type of layout you want to use. I currently have been using a dashboard layout. This is what a plain dashboard layout looks like on my website. It is nice and simple. You have the schedule for the days of the week over here on the right side, a little extra room for notes. On the left side, you have a long to-do list, some dot grid so you can change it up and use it as you need, and then a box over here for setting intentions or goals or anything you want during the week. That's the basics of the dashboard layout. It is a layout that I've been using this year, and I've been loving it. It works really well. This is a little peek at a dashboard layout that I did for the first full week of May, and it's been working really well. There's all different types of layouts. Let me just give you a little peek at some of the different ones. We can do some more in-depth videos on types of layouts that are available out there, but this is just some samples of the layouts that I have on my website, and they each have something different to offer. So I already showed you the undated dashboard, lined vertical. Now, all of the planners are going to have this kind of monthly calendar overview that allows you to do your pre-planning, that allows you to track your month, and then you get into what the layout of the week is. This is a lined vertical, so you have days of the week at the top. You have this box here, which for me, I've used in a lot of different ways. It can be to set a goal, an intention, a habit tracker. And then this section right here can be great for your schedule. If you want to do an hourly layout, if you want to use it for journaling, it can work for a lot of different purposes. So that is the line vertical. This is the faith insert. So if you're interested in doing a little bit of faith planning, this is what a faith insert looks like. You have an intentions page here on the front. You go into your calendar. Sorry, this one has already been pulled from. You go into your full calendar view just like this, and then you get into the weekly view. This is my faith layout, so it gives me room to write scripture references in these boxes right here, and then a little bit of room for journaling each and every day. That is the faith layout. Let's skip ahead to, let's see, oh, this is more dashboard. I use a lot of dashboard, as you can tell. Dashboard, and then vertical. This is probably the most popular layout out there, and this one I guarantee that you have seen before. I've been pulling from this. Here we go. This is a vertical layout. So again, days of the week at the top, you have 3 different boxes under each day. You can use these as morning, afternoon, evening. You can use these as schedule, tasks, habits. You can use this however you want to organize your day and your week. So that is the vertical layout. And then we have the block layout. This is a super functional layout. Days of the week still at the top. And you have all of these different sections. I actually use the block layout for my work planner. So I label this different parts of my work: YouTube, product, Patreon, social media, and I track my different tasks on that. So that's how I use it. This is really popular for a school layout to track different subjects during the week. This is a really popular fitness layout, if you are tracking, breakfast, lunch, dinner, movement, stretching, water, something like that, you can track different areas of your life. And then a new layout that I've just added is the horizontal layout. This one will look very familiar to all of us that have used planners for years and years and years. It is your basic journaling lines, so you can track schedule and tasks and all that business Monday through Sunday. Those are some of the different basic layouts. So the first planner essential that you're going to need is the actual planner. You can pick up inserts, you can pick up a brand new planner, you can pick up any planner you want just to give it a try. Let me know down below if you want me to do a series over here, kind of diving into each type of layout and how I would use it, some suggestions for using it. I don't think I've ever done that with all of the individual layouts. So let me know if that's something you would be interested in the future. Okay, so you have a planner, you have a cover. This one is offered over on my website. I love this one because you can customize it. I added all my own favorite stickers and it just makes me super happy. I have discs because I love the disc planner system because I like changing things up in my planner. This just makes it really easy as opposed to a spiral bound planner. Now it's time to actually start the planning. So I'm actually going to jump over to an empty week in my planner and let's talk about some of the essentials that you need to set up your week. One of them is going to be, of course, you guys, I know we're starting out really obvious, but a pen. You're going to need a pen. Perhaps you might also need a pencil if you don't trust your handwriting or your plans change. You kind of have to decide. Are you a pen person? Are you a pencil person? I like pen because I think it's bolder, and I have another tool that's going to be an essential that I'll show you in a minute in case I have to change my mind. My favorite pen currently is the Sarasa from Zebra. It is a 0.5. It's the mark-on pen. I love it. I use it all of the time. I have them all over my craft room. This is my go-to pen. I will definitely link it down below. So you need your layout, you need a pen, and other couple of tools that you're going to need. Whiteout, like I said, I need a little bit of a correction in case I like to write in pen and schedules change. I like this Bic Whiteout Mini. Why do I like it? Because it's tiny. I can easily throw it in my planning bag. The white on this matches the white on the paper that I use in my planner inserts. This matches really, really well. So that is one of the reasons I love it. I just buy this in bulk, you guys, and I have a million of them and love it all the time. It is a simple runner like this. You can see it just disappears so nicely into this particular paper, which I think is fabulous. So the Bic Whiteout Mini, love. And then this is a tool that I never thought I would use. These are tweezers. These are not like planner tweezers or crafting tweezers. These are just your basic tweezers. And I bought them, I think, off of Amazon probably at some point. I use these for placing stickers, especially small stickers. Sometimes it can be hard with like the little tiny stickers to get them with your hands. So this helps a lot. So I almost always have tweezers with me when I am ready to sit down and plan. Those are some of the basic tools. Then you're going to want, if you're doing decorative planning, you're going to want stickers. And I'm going to talk you through some of the elements that I like to use in my planning, some of the basic elements, basic tools, and how I use them in my regular planner. So we're going to dive in. I'm going to do a plan with me and talk you through why I use these different elements. Oh my goodness, I'm having trouble deciding which ones I want to use for this spread. They are all so cute and fun. All right, I'm going to put you all on fast forward and we're going to talk about how I use some of the basics that are provided in this particular sticker book. This is I Love Summer by Kelly Plan. Let's talk about how I use it in my planner. Immediately, you are going to see why I love the disc system. You can just pop those pages out so easily. I do get questions, do the pages wear out when you're moving them around a lot? I have never had the issue. I've never had issues with pages falling out after being moved around. So I'm just a big, big fan of this disc planning system. And there you see another tool, another essential that I use all of the time. These are sticker planning guides. You can pick them up at the Happy Planner. I think I picked mine up at Michael's. You can also use wax paper. When you are doing decorative planning, these sticker guides help you kind of plan out where your stickers can go before you put them on the actual paper so that you don't have to risk moving the stickers after they've already been attached. You are also seeing me use several other essentials right here. These are called functional boxes. Functional boxes are basically just your outline of a box where there's plenty of room to write inside the middle of the box. And these are really important in decorative planning so that you still have some places to write. I use functional boxes personally as where I write or I highlight special events. So in my family's case, this is where I write different games, not the practices, but like the soccer games and the baseball games. I might write a special event like a school event, just something that doesn't occur every week, like week in and week out. So those are things that I kind of consider to that I want to highlight in our weekly schedule. I do not use them for every single little thing that happens in a day. If I have a regular scheduled meeting, if I have practices and things like that, those will get notated in a different way. I use the functional boxes as almost like a highlighting tool. I think people use functional boxes in different ways. They might section off parts of their schedule. They might put work schedule within the boxes and family schedule out of the boxes. It's just a way to delineate or differentiate some of the different sections of your planner, but it also is a fun way to bring in a little bit of color to your planner as well. Another essential tool that you are seeing me use right now is washi tape. Now, I tend to use washi tape in a primarily decorative fashion, which is what I'm doing right here, just adding a little bit of black and white. That is the washi tape from Live Love Posh. They actually have a new black and white line and a pastel line and a rainbow line that are fabulous to keep on your desk for planning purposes. You can also use washi tape in a very functional manner to delineate between events, to mark off several days within a calendar. Maybe you have a conference that lasts multiple days, and instead of having to write it and rewrite it over and over again, you just use the washi tape to show how long it lasts. Some people like to use it for blocking off time within their planner, depending on the layout that they're using. So lots of different reasons to use washi tape. I love having several different sizes of very basic washi tape around when I'm planning. And one of the last essential pieces you see me putting on this page would be bullet points. Now you can draw bullet points into your planner. That works just as well. I like bullet point stickers. I like color coding my bullet points. So you'll see here I have pink bullet points, green bullet points, and blue bullet points. Well, I have 3 different kids, and so the color represents the kid, so I know what activity they have. In this case, I am using the bullet points for our regularly scheduled events. So baseball practice, gymnastics practice, and soccer practice. I also sometimes use them for specific tasks if I'm doing a task on a particular day. For me, in the dashboard layout, I tend to put all of my tasks over on the left-hand side of the layout, and I focus the right hand side strictly on the schedule, the family schedule. So that's how I kind of organize it. And it's one of the reasons I switched over to this dashboard layout for 2024, thinking that it might be a little bit easier for me to see our busy family schedule and then also have a place to keep notes and track tasks and things like that without it getting all mixed up within one spread. A vertical spread allows you to incorporate it a little bit easier if you're wanting tasks on specific days and schedules. If you want it all in one, one specific layout, a vertical layout might be a really good choice for you. All right, you can see I'm adding just a few more little decorative elements. Once I had my function down, I saw that I had room where I could add a few more elements, and I'll come back to this side. This is just getting the basics down on the page, and then I'm going to take my attention over to the left-hand side, and you'll see me start to work with some of those same essential tools that you saw before. I'm going to add some washi tape. It helps give a cohesive feel to the spread when I use the same elements on the left side of the spread as I do on the right side of the spread. I try to repeat elements in multiple places, whether it be different colors, whether it be certain washi tapes or images. When you repeat them on the spread, it brings the spread together, which is a really nice way to kind of complete your decorative planning spread. So we're going to start with a little washi tape. I am going to add some function, but also some creativity. I tend to use this big box as a way to set my intentions for the week. I had a patron ask what was the difference between intentions intentions and tasks? And I thought that was such a fabulous question. Intentions tend to be a little bit more lofty. It might be how I want my mindset to be for the week. It might be how I want to approach the week. It might be some overarching goals for the week. Tasks tend to be very specific for me. Getting the laundry done, cleaning the bathrooms, mowing the lawn, things like that. Very specific things, while intentions tend to be overarching and a lot of times for me have to do with how I want to use my energy in this particular week. As I was talking, you may have seen me grab another very essential tool, and that would be the checklist. That is a long sticker that has lots of those little white bullet points on it. A checklist sticker allows you to write out one long list. I tend to use bullet points more than checklists, especially now that I use a dashboard style planner, but a checklist can come in really handy. In this case, a checklist I would use to plan for a specific event. We have lots of end of the year events coming up in our family. So, perhaps one of the end of the year parties or planning things for a specific birthday. I like the checklist over in a box sectioned off on the left-hand side for when I'm planning for a more specific event. What I like about this dashboard planner layout is that it is really flexible. So some weeks I have lots of projects and things going on. I might, want a whole checklist of cleaning the house or getting chores done on a particular week separate from a different task list. There's all kinds of ways to use it. There are times that I might want to be doing a lot of habit trackers, which is another great tool. And a lot of sticker books will offer habit trackers, or you can very easily draw your own on a dot grid. I like the flexibility of this left-hand side so that I don't have to use it in the same way each and every week. Now, once I have my functional boxes down, you can see I'm just going to work to add in a few decorative elements. I did leave room for labeling these boxes, which you will see me do in just a bit. But before I add the labels, I tend to do that at the end. I'm going to add a few decorative elements, and I have some empty space, as you can see, that I'm going to want to fill in. Now, there's two different ways to look at this. I like a very full spread. I like to have stickers. I don't like to have a lot of white space. Some people like to add stickers to their spread as the week goes on. They may start the week pretty sparse because they're not totally sure what they're going to be writing when. And then as the week goes on, they kind of interact with their planner and their stickers on a daily basis and fill in some of the spaces as they go. That really depends on you. I tend to know that for me, I'm not going to pull out the same sticker book in the middle of the week. I'm going to be on the go with my planner, writing in it. And so I go ahead and fill it with a ton of stickers. And then as I go through the week, yes, I add more writing. Some things come up and I might have to move things around. But I usually like to decorate pretty much completely in advance. I do like to have quotes within my planner pages. This is just purely a personal choice because I like inspiring words and inspiring quotes. So I'm going to add a few on here and wrap up some of the decorative elements. Let me find how I get this. Now, see, the tweezers come in handy for pulling up clear stickers. Not only were they fabulous for putting down the small stickers like the bullet points, but when you are working with clear stickers, sometimes those are tricky to get out of the book. So it's kind of, I never thought I would be someone that would use tweezers. I used to think it honestly was a little pretentious to use tweezers in your planning when I would watch other people work on their creative planning spreads. But now I don't know that I could live without my tweezers. I think they are so important and I literally use them on every single spread. All right, once I finish with my last few functional boxes over here, the last thing I tend to add to my spread would be word stickers, more functional words. So you saw that I added all these kind of skinnier boxes. You can easily just write in the titles for those sections. So you might write in task list, or you might write in meal planning, whatever the case may be. I do like functional stickers for this purpose. My favorites are from Proud Sticker Designs. She offers a huge variety of different stickers. You'll see me pull those in here in just a second to label the different sections. This helps me when I'm sitting down to actually fill out my my planner here. So I would put eating up here. That's where I put meal planning. I have a little to-do section that I can write in this area. So I use these functional stickers to label the different areas. I do hope that you found this video helpful. What planner essentials did I leave out? What did I forget? I always forget something. Let me know down below if you can think of a planner essential, especially for a beginner planner, that you think I should have mentioned. Let me know down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will have all of the supplies that I used linked down in the description box. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.